Hi my friends, I'm finding it increasingly difficult to create drawings to support modeling. Although in this tutorial I still made a drawing, I propose you that in the future to work with sketches instead of drawings, as you will see immediately. This is the model of today, double lid. It seems to be simple, yes? But if you make this simple procedure, half section view, you see that inside is a new world. You see? This is not simple. The drawing is this one. You have all dimensions here, I suppose, because in the last tutorials I made many mistakes. I forgot dimensions and so on. I'm not young, my friends. So I start now directly by presenting the first sketch. The sketch I have to make, yes? In any case. This is the first. The second, if I hide this one, this is the second. And this is the third. They participate in modeling of this part, as you will see right now. I move the end of part to top and I move it only one step. This is the first sketch. The extrusion is 44 minus 2 millimeters. Now I go back to the end in order to access the drawing. You see here where from comes that 44 minus 2, because I start from the base to this face with that extrusion. Coming to the new model, I make this visible and I apply extrude of all these close contours on a height of 44 minus 2. Okay, we have the first volume now. The sketch is visible. Yes, you see here, right here, instead of drawing, you see here dimensions. And I'm sure that nothing is missing. Yes, since I use this very sketch to create the model, I am sure of the result. Both me and you, of course. Then I go to the next sketch, this one. I make it visible for you. And all I have to do is to apply revolve. Okay. I don't apply cut, because I want to add material to the previous feature. Here is the real object. Take a look. View, half section view, and we have that structure inside. The third sketch is this one, and we see that here there are two closed contour areas, so that we have to select both of them. I make this visible. I apply revolve, and I select the first and the second closed area. The model must have cut instead of join. Now the axis is known, this one. You see what happens. All I have to add is this radius 6. Okay. Now there is a thread here. This one, metric 42 with a pitch 1.5 and also a chamfer. We select, but we need to know what is the depth. The depth is 8 millimeters here. You see, I forgot to place here the axis. The axis. I'm not young anymore. I can place for you a dimension here to be sure of the depth. This is 10. If I place here 12, it's okay. Hole, thread, isometric profile, diameter of 42, pitch of 1.5, not the normal pitch 4.5, but special one. Where is this to be placed? On this face, in this center. Full depth, dimension with this finish, this flat end of 12. Okay. You see now that thread, and this is a chamfer of 2 millimeters, which is by default. Okay. Now we use the first sketch to project these 4 points. I create a new sketch, start new sketch on this plane, and I project 1, 2, 3, 4 centers. Finish sketch. I make this not visible, and I use these points to place the 4 holes of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4 placed in this middle hole, not threaded, but with a diameter which is through all the part, 12. And since we have the other direction, all 4 at once. Okay. Next is this, or better this boss with a hole which goes to a position here. Let me show you where it goes. It goes to this space, and there is another hole here. You see here all dimensions. 23 is the distance from here to the axis, 72 from the center to the face, 8 degrees this line, and we have this line in our sketch. All we have to do is to apply 72, then metric 8 on 14 millimeters, then this perpendicular hole. I make visible the first sketch, and you see that that axis at 8 millimeters. I use this plane to create a new one at a distance of minus 23. I create a sketch here. I project that line, as I said, this one now is reverted. Project this line. I hide the sketch number 1, and now I know that there is a projected line here. F7 to see inside, and you see the line. I place a point on this line and the dimension of 72 along that line. 72. It goes outside, as you can see. Finish sketch. Hide the plane. Create a new plane in this point on this axis. The axis is the inside. This is the axis. You see the plane. In this plane I draw a circle of 20. Where from 20? This is 20. Project the line, this line, to have this point. And then a circle with this center of diameter 20. Finish sketch, extrude to the part. Okay, and there is a fillet here of 2 millimeters, which was forgotten, of course. This is the fillet. I can measure it. Measure. I cannot measure, but I know it is 2 millimeters. You see, this is the drawing. I miss dimensions and so on. I work a lot for such drawings, and you have hundreds, my friends, hundreds of such drawings. If you want to practice, you have a lot of possibilities. From now on I'll make only sketches, and this will be the base for creation models. I apply visibility, non-visibility, and chamfer a fillet of 2 millimeters. Okay. Then the sketch is no more necessary, and I apply a hole on this face with this center on a distance threaded, isometric profile. 8 is the dimension, with normal pitch, which is 1.25, normal angle, and the depth is 42. 42, I know this because I made the model. The depth of the thread is 14, as you know. Okay. It goes to that face. Good. The other hole is placed at 14 from this face and goes to the hole. We can do this very easily. I select this face, I project this circle as a line, and I draw a line from this point to the center of this. I place a point on the line and the dimension of 14 here. finish sketch. The hole is not threaded. It has 6 millimeters diameter. 6, and it goes to the hole, to this hole. You see, this is the hole and it ends here. Okay. Good. Now there are some other holes. You see this one, 5 of 10 millimeters, placed on a circle with a diameter of 104. This is the circle. The placement depends on these angles, 50, 24. This is on this axis, this one, then 120, then 102. This one is at 6 millimeters from this. Let's draw the circle and then we place points. I prefer to make holes from this direction, and this is why I use half section view to see the button. We take a look from the top. This is the face for our new sketch. F7, and I make visible this sketch only to have this line, to project this line. This line. Project this line. Where is it? Here is. Then I hide that sketch because we don't need to have such a great number of lines and dimensions. Now I draw a circle with diameter of 104 and I draw lines. One of them is this one. I make it normal line. Then there is one to the left, the other one is up here, the other one is down here, and the last is somewhere here. I think, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one. I place points, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here I place on the line or on the circle, and then I make it to be on the other entity. 10 is the dimension? Yes, sir, 10. Okay. Then, oh, I forgot dimensions. Excuse me. As always, F7. No, the sketch. Double click the sketch. F7 and angles. I project the vertical, which is the Z axis, and I apply 50 degrees here, 24 is this, $120 is this one, and 102 is the last one. Oh, what is here? This is perpendicular or parallel with some other, with this one. Cancel. Let's see what is the constraint. You see, this is a constraint we don't need. Delete, and now I place 102 between these two lines. 102. This is fixed. Good. Finish sketch, and then hole of 10 through. This is the direction. Through, and it will be placed on each point. Diameter is 10. Okay. The last hole is this one at 8 millimeters on the same circle, 104. Did I place 102 at the circle? I don't know. Let me see. Hole, sketch. Yes, it is okay. Good. Now I place that new hole on the same circle, 20 degrees. Look at me. I share the last sketch, share sketch, to have the circle and all the ambience. And I select the new, the same sketch to add a point right here, a line from the point to the center, and the angle of 20 between this line and this line. 20. What is the dimension? 8 instead of 10. Okay. Now you see all that holes here as in the drawing. I make not visible, or I hide this. And now I close the part, delete section view, I apply material, steel, cast, and the general color, which is blue. Blue wall paint glossy, and I select some faces by keeping pressed the shift button to be machined. This and this. That's all. Still polished. Yes, and we have the part. Now I verify what is the volume of the part we made today together. No matter what value is on the drawing, we are sure that this is what we did. Yes? Okay. I repeat, this is the drawing and I don't have time to create drawings. I make sketches, I present them as you saw now, and that will be the final work. You can review hundreds of drawings, as I said, which are made by me in the previous tutorials. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.